Today I'm going to talk about keeping your dogs calm during storms. Tropical Storm Henry is on its way here right now, and my dogs stay very calm through storms, but I know that not everyone's do. So there's a couple of things that you can do to keep your dogs nice and calm. First thing, a lot of dogs are helped by white noise machines, especially dogs who are sound sensitive. So having that extra little bit of cover can be really helpful. A lot of dogs don't like to go to the bathroom outside during storms, so if you know a storm is coming, it's definitely helpful to take your dog outside beforehand. If it will be a long, drawn-out storm, some dogs are helped by indoor pee pads or grass-like mats, especially if it's going to be a heavy, drawn-out storm. If you are in a like a hurricane alley, kind of. Additionally, giving your dog proper exercise, either inside and outside, is helpful. So if you know a storm's coming, exercising your dog beforehand and then giving them time to settle down. Having a dog who has an off switch, who is able to settle down, is also very helpful. If your dog is a type of dog who just does not settle, that's something that will help them also, teaching them that there are times when they can be excited and times when they can be calm. Mally is a very, very energetic dog, but whenever we go places, everyone comments on how calm she is, and that's just because she knows how and when to turn herself on and when to turn herself off. That was one of the first things that we worked on when we got her. Other things that can help, some people do have supplements for their dogs, or they use supplements on their dogs. I haven't found that to be particularly helpful, especially the herbal supplements. For some dogs, it does have a slight effect. Some people use CBD more successfully with their dogs, but again, the reaction depends on the individual dog. If you have a dog with extreme noise phobia, talking to your vet can also be helpful to give you a prescription that can be used as needed. Training can be helpful, but the effect is kind of limited. I want to make sure that my dog works on a lot of confidence building, that they know how to settle down, but I'm not relying on obedience during storms. Telling my dog to down when they're terrified isn't going to help them not be terrified. Some dogs do much better having a safe place to hide. Some dogs, it's the bathroom, behind a couch, underneath a chair. While it's not necessarily fun to see your dogs that fearful and to see them hiding like that, I will generally allow my dogs to go where they are comfortable so long as they are not being destructive. Generally, pulling your dog out of that situation and trying to make them stay out in the open is not very conducive to them being calm and comfortable. Dogs naturally like to be in confined spaces, especially when they're nervous, so long as they are comfortable and again not causing destruction, I will allow that. Another thing that can be helpful but isn't available to everyone is other calm dogs. So when Louise first came to us, there was our first storm here. She was starting to get a little bit anxious. None of my other dogs responded, and then she figured out that she was able to settle down on her own because it wasn't something that anyone was responding to. Last but not least, how we respond to storms is helpful. So if you find that you get anxious during a storm, trying to moderate yourself can be really helpful for dogs because they do take cues from us. So if you are very nervous, they know that something is wrong. On that same note, we want to watch how we're talking to our dogs. I don't have an issue with trying to soothe our dogs, giving them a pet, telling them that they're being very good. The issue that most people have is when they try to soothe their dogs during a storm, they actually sound very frantic. So they'll go, no, 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 shh, 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 it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, shh, shh, shh. And that can be very alarming for dogs because that's not how we normally talk. So once again, we are pointing out that something is wrong. So watch how you are communicating with your dog about the situation because unintentionally, again, we tend to feed into their fears. And that happens in quite a few different scenarios. So if you find that you are not able to keep your voice calm or if you are getting agitated, sometimes it's better not to say anything at all. And just treat the situation like you normally would, giving them nice calm attention. Some dogs can get redirected onto a game if they like play enough, and that's always a good option. Some dogs also do much better with a toy that they can chew on, a stuffed Kong with peanut butter, pumpkin, yogurt, frozen so that the dog can lick at it and just have a good time. Dogs who are particularly fearful generally are not interested in eating. So it depends on what suits your dog best. And it's okay to take that time to figure out what works best for you and your dog. Unfortunately, with storms, there's generally no quick and easy option that's lasting. So see what works best for you. And again, your furry friend. So I hope that helps, and have a great day.